Hey guys, what's going on? I want to take a quick look at Casper. Ticker for this is CSPR, currently on a weekly time frame. Before I get into it, a couple things. Number one, if you're not subscribed and you want to get notified when I release these videos, I'm doing about 2 or 3 videos every single day. Just click subscribe, but if you actually want to get the notifications, what you have to do is you got to click the bell and then click on all. If you don't do that part, YouTube's not going to notify you. All right, secondly, I'm going to put a link to the exchange that I personally use in both the pinned comment and the description. I like it for a few reasons. Number one, they have a lot of coins. Number two, it's very easy to use and they have a lot of cool trading features. And best of all, for me personally, I like that they don't have KYC, so you don't have to submit any documentation to them, right? There's not many centralized exchanges that are good for trading that also don't require you to submit documents. And you may need a VPN to use it depending on your location, so I'll also put a link to a promotion on a VPN in both the pinned comment and the description as well. All right, back to Casper. If you're going to trade this asset, I think I've covered this coin maybe 3 or 4 times already. If you haven't watched that, I'm just going to give you a brief overview regarding what's occurring on the higher time frame chart. Okay, so I would recommend, if you want to trade this coin, take a horizontal line and paste it right here below these 2 candle bodies, okay? This is going to be a support and resistance level depending on where the price is in relation to it. So as you can see right now, the price is above it. We've come back and it's currently serving as our support right here. And this line is around 0.03524, roughly around there. And if you look to your left, so this is support right here, it was support right here, it was support right here, and over here it was resistance, right? So if we break below here, this line is going to be the resistance. So we don't want to lose this line. And again, the price can come below it, but as long as the candle body closes above it, that's what I want to see on Sunday evening's weekly candle close, okay? We want the bodies to maintain above this level to have this as our support level. The next level that I would recommend that you draw, just in case we fall down from here and you're looking for a potential buy opportunity, where should we get back in? It's this range right here, okay? I drew it as 2 lines, and I'll show you why in a second. But first, take the horizontal trend line and just paste it above these 2 candle bodies. So you see the candle bodies closed at the line right here and right here as well, right? So this is a pretty established resistance. So when you have a level of resistance that gets broken, the price will oftentimes come down to retest it as a support level. So you can count on buyers looking at this level, and they're probably going to be placing their orders down here. Now, I drew it as a range because while this is the level, primary level on the weekly, this level right here is the 786 Fibonacci retracement level. And I'll show you how I got that. Just take your fib tool, run it from the bottom, the wick of the bottom, and drag it up to the top. And it's going to give you these levels, right? So you see, as we came down, we got supported on the 50% Fibonacci level for about 3 weeks right here. We would wick down, but the candle body would close above it, okay? Once this 50% breaks, more often than not, you're going to come down to the next level, which in this case is the 61.8 to the 65. This is the golden pocket region, and that's pretty much where we are right now. This could potentially end up being a double bottom off this golden pocket retracement level. That's what I'm hoping for. But there is a big sign of weakness that I'm going to get into in a minute. So before I do that, I'm going to show you what's going on the daily time frame. And yeah, we're bouncing off of it. We're holding this level. Price looks weak though, selling back down. Yeah, guys, we don't want this level to break. We don't want the weekly candle to close below this horizontal line that I just mentioned. Now, the second line in this range is right here. Again, it's the 78.6. And on the daily chart, if I look to my left, you're going to see that this level right here, the 78.6 and this horizontal trend line that I just pasted over the 78.6, it was resistance here, it was resistance here. So we have a lot of price history from this level as well, right? Support right here. So yeah, just treat this level as a range. As the price comes down, there will be an opportunity to take a long position with a tight stop loss just below the level. But I'm not going to enter this long until I see some strength in how the candles are forming around this region. Okay, now for the bad news, I'm going to change the chart and I'm going to show you this. So we had this ascending channel where this upper line here was the resistance level, this lower line was the support level. And as you can see right now, we've broken below it. Okay, we've broken below it. And because of that, this former level of support is now going to be resistance. And I'll show you that. I'm going to change the time frame. I'm going to go to the daily time frame here. And you'll see it was support right here, right? Candle body's closing above it. Right here, price bounced off. Now we've closed below, multiple daily candles below this level. And more often than not, when you break a support level, the price is going to come back up and retest it. And now this support level is going to be the resistance. So you see what happened when the price came up? Seller stepped in, sold off, and we're getting rejected from it right now. So for me, I'm not going to even think about taking a long on Casper. And I'm talking about short-term trading, guys. I have Casper on my long-term hardware wallet to hopefully sell in 2024, 2025, right? I'm just talking about trading. I'm not going to take a Casper long until I get at least daily candles closing back above this former level of support. Okay, if we can't do that, if we keep getting rejected here, then unfortunately, I think this is going to be the next level. 78.6, this former level of resistance. I'm looking for this area to serve as a support if we break down. Now, guys, we haven't broken down yet. We're forming a doji candle right here, and so far we're maintaining the level. So this isn't a cause for concern just yet. But the bad news is, yeah, what I just showed you, which is that we've broken below here. But just keep an eye on this level. This could come back up. It could just be a fake out. I wouldn't be too concerned just yet. But as for a short-term long position, I need the price to start closing candles back above here for me to even consider a long. But if that happens, then I can enter a long. Personally, I'm not giving financial advice. I could place my stop just below this line and use that as a backstop so I can have a good risk reward ratio, and then I can target the upper region all the way up here. Right? That's the kind of trade that I'm going to be looking to, and that'll be an amazing risk reward ratio and probably almost 100% gain even without leverage. Okay, and one more thing I wanna show you, just kind of where we went wrong here. This actually looked good. I'm going to change to the daily time frame. This actually looked good. This was a falling wedge right into the golden pocket, bounced out of it impulsively, started to form a bullish pattern right here, this triangle, broke out of that, and then Bitcoin crashed and took the whole market down with it. So guys, we're just in the boring stage of the market right now, the time where we're not really bearish, we're not really bullish. You know, bearish patterns are going to break upwards, bullish patterns are going to break downwards. It's just a time where a lot of traders are going to get frustrated and sell, and then the market makers are going to move it up, right? Now, there's no reason right now to assume that the Bitcoin halving cycle is not going to repeat come April. So far, there's nothing out of the ordinary with the price action. This is just the time where a lot of people get shaken out of their positions due to frustration. And then whenever the big players, the market movers decide to push it up, that's when they're going to do it. I still think it's possible for Bitcoin to have another drop down to around the 24,000 region, anywhere from 23.5 up to 24,500. I still think that's possible, as that's like there's a lot of liquidity in that range. But other than that, guys, Casper hanging on support. I gave you the levels. If this breaks down, you can do a trade off that, off the 786 level down here. Now, ideally, what you want to see, it's fine if the wick comes down here and bounces off the 786. The wick can come even lower. But what you don't want to see is you don't want to see a weekly candle close below the top range of this, right? Because this is where the candle bodies were closing here, and this was a strong level of resistance. So I would like to see this top level hold on the weekly time frame. So the price can wick down to the 786 or lower, but I want to see the candle body close above 0.03123. And yeah, even though we're forming this this doji candle, which is typically indicative that a reversal may come, this formation right here almost looks like a head and shoulders, right? So you have the shoulder, the big head here, and then a shoulder. It's just a bearish formation, right? But hopefully this holds. As of right now, everything's fine, except as I showed you, this right here. For me, I'm not getting into a short-term long on this until candle bodies close above here. All right, guys, hopefully that helped. If you want to get notified when I release new TA videos, again, I'm doing 2 or 3 videos every single day. Click subscribe, click the bell, click on all. If you liked the video, you found it helpful, drop a like. And if you want to place the trade, the link is in the pinned comment and the description if you wanted to check out the exchange I'm using. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.